Welcome back to the Fabric Wheel of Fate series. This will be the 5th make in the series, which means after this video, we've only got one fabric left. Now with the 5th fabric, I made something a little crazy. Let me tell you all about it. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Izzy, and this series is such a fun thing. It wasn't my creation. I did not come up with the idea. My friend Carol from So Carol actually has been doing this Fabric Wheel of Fate game on her channel for a couple of years now. I absolutely love the concept. So when I decided to get on the bandwagon, I pulled 6 fabrics from my stash that had been there for a long time because I just didn't know what to make with them, and I just basically passed them over every month as I was planning my makes. They just stayed and stayed and stayed. But with the wheel, I have no choice. The wheel lands on the fabric, I make the thing. I'm gonna link up here somewhere and in the description to the full playlist so you can have a look at all of the videos so far in the series if you're interested. And yeah, let's get on with talking about make number 5 on the wheel. So this, or the story of this garment, is basically a 2-part series. The first part is basically me wanting to replace a pair of lounge pants I've been wearing for 3.5 years now. They are looking really ratty, but oh my goodness, they are so comfortable. They are the pair of pants that you come home from work and you take off your work clothes and you just want to get into something super comfortable. Well, those are those pants for me. I get home from work, I throw off the work pants or whatever it is, and I want to put on those pants. But yeah, because they're looking really bad, I needed a new pair. And what better than a floral double brushed poly for the craziest lounge pants in the world. So I used the same pattern I used for those orange pants, the Luna pants Made by Ray. I have made that pattern countless times now. It always turns out well. It always gives me a pair of pants that are super comfortable. And the pattern is so versatile because you can make it out of woven fabric or knit fabric. And depending on the look, you're going to end up with a really comfortable pair of loungewear or a nice enough pair of pants that you can wear it to frocktails, which I made Luna pants to go to frocktails in Montreal this year. So yeah, definitely a TNT for me. Elastic waist pants, deep pockets anchored at the waist so they're not flopping around. Straight leg, so it's not super wide, it's also not skinny. And although the pattern is a pair of joggers that have a cuff at the bottom, I've never put a cuff on my Lunas. They're always just hemmed at the bottom, and that's it. So I think mission accomplished in terms of replacing those ratty orange pants. These will be amazing. Now, the whole outfit that I'm wearing to take the pictures and film this video is more than a little inappropriate for the season we're in. It is incredibly hot and humid this week in Montreal. Double brushed poly and ponte are not my idea of a good time when it's really hot. But this outfit is going to be amazing when it gets chilly, like in November type thing on a rainy Sunday when I have nothing to do but be down here in my sewing room. I cannot tell you how comfortable this is. And this top is perfect with these pants because this is a page hoodie I made last spring. It is too short, and you'll see in the pictures that, you know, I flash belly if I'm raising my hand, but if I'm home, I don't care. And yeah, it looks really cute and comfy. Now, part 2 of the whole idea was that I wanted to try something that I've been seeing out on the internet for a while now, the whole balloon pants trend. Now, if you're around my age, you might remember that those were in quite a few years ago now. There were like the harem pants, like the hammer time kind of pants, but there was also like a balloon pant, which I remember when I was younger, like 10 or 11, my mom bought me some wide leg trousers that her best friend then put elastic at the hem to turn them into very trendy balloon pants. Well, I've been wanting to try that trend without over committing to it, if you know what I mean, just to kind of gauge if I'm gonna like this. So I added elastic at the bottom of these pants and I love it, love it. It's a 1/2 inch elastic, so all I did is I turned up the hem by 5/8, I think. Yeah, 5/8, and then I inserted a 1/2 inch elastic. So the elastic is in there snug. It's not going to twist around. It's not going to move. And the length of the elastic is basically exactly the size of my ankle plus 1 inch for the overlap. So they are really comfortable. They're not digging into my ankle. Oh my goodness, I am loving these pants so much. And that confirms, although these are not crazy balloon pants because this fabric is so drapey, it falls onto itself. But I really want to try a pair of woven balloon pants. All right, the battery died on my camera, so not quite sure where I got to, but basically, I want to try a pair of balloon pants at some point this summer because, yeah, they just look way, way too fun. So, yeah, Fabric Wheel of Fate, fabric number 5, was really successful. I feel a little bit sad that I'm not going to be wearing these pants for the foreseeable future because it's going to be just too hot here. But I have something to look forward to when the weather turns gray. And I mean, these pants are so happy. Like, I know wearing this outfit is just going to make me smile during the really cold and yucky months of like November, January, February. This is going to be amazing. All right, well, 5 down, which means this is the final fabric from the wheel. This is a viscose jersey in white and blue. It is very, very lightweight. It is almost see-through. So this is gonna probably need to be a top. I have a little under 2 meters of this. I have some ideas. I mean, this is really, really drapey. It would make a beautiful cowl neck top. It would make a beautiful, like anything with like a drapey neckline, or yeah, this is really like a boxy kind of fit would be good because this would not pop out from my body or away from my body. So I have a few ideas, but if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below because I'm gonna probably not cut into this until, yeah, a few days after this video comes out. So if you have any thoughts, let me know. But yeah, here we go, almost done with this series. And in the next video where I'm gonna share what I made with this, we're also gonna do a full look back on everything I've made with the poor fabrics that had been languishing in my stash, some of them for years. And I have to say, every single one of my makes from the wheel was successful. So I'm really motivated to try this again, but not necessarily with fabric because I've gotten so good at not buying fabric that I'm not gonna sew right away. So my stash is not all that big, which is a good thing. Can't really say the same about my pattern stash. So we might do a bit of maybe a pattern wheel of fate next. So that would be fun, and definitely something I could look at doing starting in August or September. All right, so I'm going to leave the video here for now. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please give the video a like on your way out. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you soon.